You're listening to Sheep, where we put the funny back into the news. I'm Andrew Bolton, and with me, as always, my fellow sheepalite, Mel Fessenden. All right, and we are back with another episode.
Hello, everyone. It is I, Mel Bolton.
And it is me, Andrew Bolton. And together we are Sheep.
I like that one.
I strangely did as well. It only took 221 episodes.
Well, guys, it is Onesie Wednesday. There it is.
That's right. We're wearing onesies.
Yep.
And it's not just because it's Wednesday.
Yeah, because I don't know if we'll ever do this again.
It's comfy.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Super nice.
It has not been washed in a really long time.
That's actually completely... Well, it was washed before it was put in the box.
Oh, sure.
It was.
Well, it's also my birthday.
That's true. Yeah.
That's true.
You are old.
Yep, I'm officially old as you now.
Yeah.
Oh, and it is brutal. But you know what, guys? As a special gift to myself, all right, not only am I doing the onesie today, I've also got some jokes. And you guys have to laugh because it's my birthday.
Wow. I didn't even know about this, guys.
That's right.
Yeah. Blindsided.
It's a surprise for me. All right, guys, so let's see here. How many jokes do I have? Like 10.
Oh, wow.
That's right.
Okay.
I was busy working this morning.
That you were.
So, starting off, joke numero uno. That's one. For those of you who don't speak Spanish.
Good first joke. What's the second one?
All right, dick bag. All right. So, a Muslim family is accusing this Miami McDonald's of a hate crime after their fish sandwich is stuffed with bacon. Meanwhile, Christians behind the Muslim family who witnessed this atrocity told the workers, "I'm Muslim too. Now give me the free bacon."
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Christians really handle bacon differently.
We've converted.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. Oh, a disabled woman who can only move with the aid of her wheelchair was left stranded on a British Airways flight for over 90 minutes.
They just forgot about her?
It would have been less, but we had to take this picture of her.
They took a picture.
They did. It was brutal.
Oh. Smile.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. Joke number 3. All right. An English scientist, Dr. Peter Scott Morgan, known as the world's first human cyborg, has unfortunately passed away yesterday. His family noted, "We even tried turning him off, then back on again."
Oh, cyborg, huh?
It's a true story, too. Yeah, rest in peace. He died yesterday.
Wow.
That's right.
I had no idea this person thing ever existed.
It's a person.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right. A white plus-size model has shared a fat-phobic message sent to her with the message stating, "You're going to cause a plane to crash because you're so overweight."
Oh.
Yeah,
It's a gravitation joke?
well, that was the risk we all took. That was the risk we all knew we were taking when we let black men become pilots. We were like, hey, oh my God, you see the ass on that broad. Ooh.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's right. You didn't know where it was going with that one.
I didn't.
It's a pro-fat joke. Didn't see that one coming. All right, let's see here. What do we got next? Cheryl Burke confesses that she's never had an orgasm with any of her sexual partners, proving to everyone that some women really are impossible to please. Yeah.
Yeah.
Less funny, more just true on that.
Yeah, I believe it. There ain't no helping you.
No, you're not solving that Rubik's Cube. Yeah. All right. Brooks Koepka is tipping his hat to his wife, Jenna Sims, for planning an epic destination wedding. Apparently, he keeps his wallet in his hat. because he's tipping his hat to his wife.
Oh,
He's supposed to be complimenting her,
gotcha.
but really,
He's giving the wallet.
that's where all the coins are.
That's what she
Right.
really wants.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. What else we got? Ooh. Amber Heard says the loss in the Johnny Depp case has left her scared of being silenced. That's not fear, Amber. That's the feeling of good judgment. She's never felt it before. That's what that is.
Is she really just afraid of being silenced right now?
I don't know. That's what the article had said.
I don't know. When it turns out most of your words have been proved to be lies,
Yeah.
I think you just need a little bit of a break.
Yeah, just maybe you had to hit the mute button for a second,
Yeah,
lady.
Maybe just listen a little bit more.
Who'd have thunk it?
See that the rest of us are pretty well onto you.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. Where am I? There we go. A headless body was found behind a Georgia Burger King, finally putting an end to the mystery of what the hell is under that Burger King mascot. It's nothing, apparently.
That's actually a little terrifying.
Yeah.
Headless, huh?
yeah,
That
it's-
was the headless horseman. Isn't really being able to haunt the Hallows for as well as he used to be able to.
Well, he's now being.
It's a side gig.
He's making so much money off of Burger King now. Why would you go back?
Yeah, he's also the person that has the tiniest hands there.
Oh, yeah. Terrifying. All right, let's see here. A 4-year-old boy was They've started to become dark here at a certain point, by the way, guys.
I appreciate the warning.
Yeah, no problem. Trigger. A 4-year-old boy was admitted to Texas. I'll start over.
Okay.
A 4-year-old boy was admitted to Texas Children's Hospital last August to undergo hernia surgery. His family is now suing after discovering he received a partial vasectomy during the surgery,
Oh.
with many speculating, how the hell did the family figure that out?
That is, yeah.
Maybe you should be checking into that family. Who'd have thunk it? His sperm count's low. How do you know about that, ma'am?
Yeah, I
He's
just,
6.
maybe they read the report
Who knows?
and the doctor was just like, also, freebie on my part.
Yeah.
Thought I'd take care of this.
You don't want this kid reproducing.
He's a little rambunctious, so I took it upon myself.
He has 2 lazy eyes. Let's be honest here.
He was showing signs of being a serial killer.
Yeah.
So,
All right. 3 more, guys.
okay.
We're almost there. Hunter Biden's ex-wife says she doesn't recognize laptop sex maniac as my husband. Don't worry, Kathleen. Neither does Joe Biden.
Woo.
All right. Ooh, another political one.
Okay.
Video captured of Vladimir Putin appeared to show him shaking uncontrollably. Who knew he was a fan of Taylor Swift? Shake it off. Shake it off. I think that's how it goes.
Maybe. I hope for your sake you looked up the actual lyrics.
Just shake it off. Shake it off.
It sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Who has to look things up on their birthday? Not me.
Yeah, that's right.
Not this
Stay
guy.
true to yourself, Andrew.
This guy made good decisions today. All right. And for the last joke, are we ready?
Yeah.
A young boy died after getting stuck between a dryer and a washing machine while playing a game of hide and seek. Our condolences. But he accomplished something very few people have. He died a winner.
How so?
Because he was never found. He didn't get found.
Oh. Okay. I can see where you got that from. I thought it was because he found the other sock.
Wow. Really just torpedoed my last joke, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, I mean. Haha.
All right, guys. That's it for the birthday jokes. Thanks for listening and playing along.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now let's get into the real stories.
That's crazy.
Not that those
This
stories
busy bee
weren't
over
real.
here.
That's right. I spent my birthday morning doing that.
Okay. All right. I like it.
Well, and other things too, but that's neither here nor there. It's a little over there.
Okay. What's your first story you got going on?
All right. So there's a video of kneeling 12-year-old girl slapped in the face over 20 times by teens.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gosh, I could not imagine.
Being slapped in the face in a kneeling position.
Yeah, I've been slapped once or twice, and both of them I did not handle well. And I just instantly started bawling my eyes out.
What was the first one?
First one, soccer practice.
Who slapped you?
My teammate.
Why?
No reason. She just wanted to see my reaction.
How old were you?
12, 13.
She just wanted to see your reaction?
Yeah, she had a little bit of a mean streak. Like looking back, but I mean, you don't think about that when you're kids. You just kind of show up, and then I think I was just a little bit irritating that day too, because I was just a ball of energy.
Okay, there it is. We've finally gotten to it. No reason. She just wanted to see my reaction. I may have been a bit of a coont that day.
I'm the victim.
Yeah. Right, sorry, I'm victim shaming.
I don't know. I didn't really do that much. It's not like I don't think I did anything. I don't know. Right?
Did you do something?
I don't think I did.
All right. Well, what about number 2? What's about slap number 2?
This one I did deserve.
Mother?
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you get slapped by your mom.
Yeah, I was being a little crazy, and she was trying to drive, and
Was it more shocking than painful?
very shocking.
Yeah, whenever your mom slaps you, it's a shock. It's like a...
Yeah, the only slap I ever received from her was on my rump before then.
Oh, so that's a spanking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So to receive one of those on my face was like, whoa, I messed up.
Or you should stop putting underwear on your head.
That's where I went. That's where I messed up.
Right. All right. So let's see if this lady put underwear on her head.
50 times. That's crazy.
Where the hell did you get 50 times?
I thought she was slapped 50 times.
Over 20, which I guess technically could be 50, but it seems weird on the author to not brandish the 50 and then just go, how many times did she get slapped? 432. Why'd you say over 20? I lost count.
I really thought, I thought it was 50. Okay.
Yeah.
Still 20.
Clearly concussed from those slaps. So
They're just terrifying.
I'm fine. I'm in a safe place. All right. So a viral video of a 12-year-old girl kneeling and being repeatedly slapped in the face incited a citywide police search for her 5 assailants in Hong Kong. The 12-year-old victim kneeled as a group of teenagers aged 12 to 19. That's too old.
Yeah.
12 to 15, I would have understood. 12 to 19. At 19, you should know better.
Yeah, 19, you should be out getting a job.
Yeah. Took turns. Well, I mean, they've shut down the slap factories. It's a worldwide crisis right now, Melissa.
You're right.
All right. So took turns slapping her across the face on the rooftop of a 5-story building on Luan Yan Street in Tsuen Wan shortly before 5:30 p.m. on a Saturday. Man, very actually story-esque. 5-story building, Saturday. 19-year-old.
That is terrifying to just be ganged up like that.
Well, she just I watched the video. She really did just kneel.
Huh.
Just sit there and took just dish, dish, dish.
It sounds like a setup for a good plot, like you're saying. And like she was like, I will not strike back.
Sounds like initiation.
Oh, that could be it too.
But I know that it's not. But that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Right?
The fact that she just took it.
Right. Also, it could be 12-year-old seeing a 19-year-old and going, well, it'd be easier just to take the slap than it is to fight back.
Yeah, but then you have to think that she's faced abuse in the past then. If she just finds it's easier to take it, get it over with, and then move on with her life instead of fighting it and dragging it out.
Okay, way to depress everybody even more than usual.
Whatever. Your jokes got depressing at the end.
Why? Because the little kid died as a winner?
Okay, so did they ever find out why these 5 kids slapped her?
Yeah, but we'll get there.
Okay.
So in the video, the victim, who is dressed in a white top, a black hoodie, and blue jeans, does not attempt to avoid any of the 21 slaps she endures. The teenager speaks in Mandarin and Cantonese throughout the filmed assault. See? Just because they're educated doesn't mean that they don't go after abuse. You know what I mean? So half of the Hong Kong people hate the victim, one attacker can be heard saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
hate the victim.
Yeah, they hate her.
Jeez.
Half
okay.
of Hong Kong. They took a poll, a census,
Yeah,
if you
okay.
will.
All right, that's how you guys want to spend your time.
How dare she come back to Hong Kong? Another person says. Hit harder can also be heard from one of the teenagers in the video.
Whoa. This is a 12-year-old girl, right?
Yeah, and what's actually really difficult to watch is you can see them saying it, right? And they're going, hit harder.
Very difficult to watch.
Yeah, very difficult to watch. It's just the subtitles are way off.
No, I'm super curious at what this
Like a spaghetti western.
what has this 12-year-old done to have earned this kind of irritation from her.
The 12-year-old was suspected of leaving provocative messages online that had offended the 15-year-old girl who was the first to slap the victim in the video. That is how honor slaps go. She's reportedly known as the big sister of a suspected juvenile gang in Suwon Wan.
The big sister.
Yeah.
How old's the rest of the gang?
How dumb is the 19-year-old? Hey, big sis. You're like, you're not great with math, are you?
Yeah.
Is that why you're in a gang?
Yeah, you found your purpose.
All right. All right, Muscle. Come on. So the Tsunwon Criminal Investigation Unit began searching for 5 Chinese girls in relation to the attack after the victim's father reported the incident to the police on Sunday. 5 teens have since been arrested in the connection to the incident. The incident is classified as an assault occasioning actual bodily harm. The offense is punishable by up to 3 years of imprisonment under the Offenses Against the Person Ordinance. I apologize for how I butchered this entire story with my speech. My translation, this was all in Mandarin.
Oh.
And so I've been translating into English as you know, you got to read right to left. And then there's...
Oh, wow. I just, I had no idea you had such a skill set.
I took half a semester of Mandarin. I had one dream in Chinese. So it's my claim to fame. Thank you, Jackie Chan.
So there might be some misinterpretation in this. Mistranslation.
It could have been 50 slaps, if that's what you're trying to get at. Yes.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I speak Mandarin.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. Well, that part was in Cantonese, so you're just embarrassing yourself. Actually, Mandarin and Cantonese are written the same.
Oh, now you're just bragging with your knowledge.
Yes, that's actually all I know. All right. Moving on. But staying on the same continent.
Okay.
So Chinese student needs 16 stitches after teacher punches him in the face for not paying attention. Apparently everybody is kung fu fighting in China right now.
I guess so. I mean, when you knock someone unconscious, are they going to be able to pay attention after that?
Well, no, he didn't knock him unconscious. Just 16 stitches.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Focus through the pain.
Maybe it was a math question. What's 8 times 2? Now go to the hospital and figure it out. That'd be the greatest magic trick I've ever seen.
I would be a little bit impressed, but I would not condone that type of teaching, no.
Well, that's fair. Your mother is a teacher. Former. She's retired now.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Meredith.
That's right. She's out. She's free.
That's right.
Watch out, world. Meredith's coming to town.
That's right. And she doesn't care about the well-being of your kids anymore.
Well, she'll always care about that.
Not anymore.
She'll really want me guys to tell you she very much cares.
Hates them all. All right. Congratulations on all of your teaching success and all the hard work and the community you've served, Meredith Fessenden.
Yep.
So there we go. Nice little shout out. So after, the joke about the dying kid, seems appropriate.
Solid setup. All right, back to this child beating.
Right. I had no connection to Meredith Fessenden whatsoever. I want you to get that name out of your guys' head. All right, so a physics teacher. Oh, he was teaching him about action and reaction.
That makes sense now.
It's good.
And then the even more reaction when your face splits open.
Yes. Who knew he got into a little bit of... He also teaches human anatomy.
And he's about to teach some legal stuff as well.
Yeah, who'd have thunk it?
Just the action that just keeps on giving.
Mm-hmm. So and then he's soon going to be teaching an outdoor class because he's going to be homeless.
Yeah.
There we go. And unemployed.
Hmm.
So a physics teacher in China who believed a 14... I can't stop saying China like Trump.
China.
He just says it's so much more fun than everybody else.
He says it like a machine.
Machine.
I couldn't stop it. A machine operated voice.
Oh.
China.
Oh, yeah, it does. A physics teacher in China. Yeah. Who believed a 15-year-old teen was not paying attention, punched the student so hard that his glasses shattered and severely cut his face, requiring 16 stitches. I didn't even realize that kids who wore glasses weren't paying attention in school.
Yeah.
I always thought those nerds really were. Glasses nowadays just goes to show you it's not just the smart kids anymore.
They're just for show.
Yeah. Obviously, because he didn't see that punch coming. So the teacher at Yangzhou Middle School in Yulin of northwest China was fired on Saturday after punching the student Gang in both the face and chest.
Oh, a double punch.
That's right.
You think it was like one of those pow?
Oh, like the center.
Yeah. The one where they punch the head and they also have another fist lined up underneath to punch the chest.
Right, and then they slither back into their snake pose.
Yeah.
Like that. No, I think it was probably a teacher who's around our age, who grew up with Dragon Ball Z and Vegeta and Goku fusing together. So they do the fusion.
Yeah.
Ha! But instead he didn't extend the fingers. It was just fists.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's embarrassing.
It was probably his first time applying it.
He was trying to fuse with the student. I think that's a lawsuit. Let's see here. After the attack, the teacher reportedly took Gang to a local hospital where he received 16 stitches due to several cuts from his shattered glasses, including sutures for a 2-centimeter laceration near his lower eyelid. Maybe he just wanted to get out of his class for the day. He's like, I can't work today. You, sacrifice.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It seems, I don't know why he would ever think he'd get away with that. So I would say it was just a weird moment where he just snapped.
Well. Oh.
Oh.
My God. He's been known to hit kids before, but this is the most severe. So the teacher reportedly messaged Gang's parents that their son was being taken to the hospital, although the teacher did provide clarification about the stitches or the attack. Did not.
Oh, I was about to say.
Provide clarification about the stitches or the attack.
That would have been one very awkward email to send. He had to have lied.
Yeah. P.S. It was me.
I Falcon punched him.
Yeah. You know. Twice I did it. Yeah. I'm a button masher. I don't know what to tell you.
If you could bring a spare glasses set for him, that'd be great.
Yeah. He's not focusing in class anymore. I don't know why. He can't see the board. Yeah. So for a second time, you have caused the child severe physical and mental injury, and we are hurting inside, Gang's mother told the teacher per the Morning Post. Gang received additional treatment after expressing anxiety about the scarring. Kids these days, they just can't take a punch like they used to.
Yeah.
You know?
They're not built like they used to be.
Well, made in China. So my son said his face was too ugly to look at, and he did not want to go to school anymore because the stitches gave him anxiety. When I first got stitches, I wanted to show them off. But I was like 5. No, I was in like 6th grade. So not much younger.
Face stitches, though, that's a tough one. It depends on where they're at. A cool eyebrow one, of course you're showing that off.
I had a cool eyebrow one.
Yeah.
And then I actually had one where I had to shave the top of my head.
Oh, really?
And I had stitches on the top within a week of each other.
That's not too bad.
Just having a bald spot with stitches? Yeah, that's a bad one.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Thank you.
You were very confident in how you handled it. I had stitches on my chin, and they were not the show off kind.
No?
Well, they were just straight across because I.
But did you believe your chin before was a show off kind of chin?
No.
Okay.
It's just it was really painful too because it was right on the point. So anytime you moved, it would just stress all the stitches.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's what happened to your chin, huh? That's why it looks this way?
Yes. used to be a butt chin.
It did
Yeah.
it. It got filled.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the first person to fill in a butt chin from stitches. Can you believe that? It's crazy. He could not attend school until his scars have healed, Kang's father said. My son said his face was too ugly to look at, and he did not want to go to school anymore because the stitches gave him anxiety.
I think he just doesn't want to see that teacher again.
And totally fair.
Yeah.
Absolutely fair. And you know what? I would also, if I was a kid, I don't know, I have a hard time believing children when it comes to this. Like, whenever they do that protested, like, whenever you see, high school seniors protest indigenous peoples, whatever, or Columbus Day or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? And have staged a walkout. You go, a bunch of kids got together and stormed out of class. That's what you're trying to tell me, that they're in support of whatever it is they're doing? Bull crap.
Yeah.
They just wanted to get out of class.
Yeah, because I imagine all they did was go home, play video games.
Right.
Or hang out at the mall.
For the natives.
Yeah, you got to think that they didn't just keep going off and protesting somewhere else.
Yeah. They didn't go to this. Maybe like.
You want to sleep over tonight? Cool.
Maybe like 20 of them did, but the rest of them, they went home and
they're
did
bandwagoners.
Yeah, they smoked some pot and they went around town.
Yeah.
And got dollar tacos.
That's what I was thinking, Taco Bell.
Yeah. That's the weed.
Get a caramel empanada.
I'm not a big, I don't know. I got the bloats and the meat sweats and the runny butt from Taco Bell too many times. I haven't been back in years.
Well, you should have had a caramel empanada. You wouldn't have meat sweats, that's for sure.
The last one that got me there was that Doritos Locos taco.
I wonder what went wrong.
It might have been the Locos.
They had a loaded potato one. Oh, it's so good. Loaded tots.
I haven't eaten lunch yet, so let's quit doing this.
Okay.
So the 15-year-old father stated that the physics teacher has attacked other students in the past, with Gang's incident being the most violent. Although the teacher apologized to the family, they were not satisfied and requested harsher penalties, resulting in the school's principal, surnamed Lee, firing the teacher.
Yeah.
I actually think that there was a better way to solve this, and I think it was from the story before. Let all the put that kid on the the teacher on his knees, and let the kids who have all been abused by him slap him.
Yeah, nice big slap fest.
And give them fresh glasses for each new slap.
That's a bit far.
Why?
I mean, all of the students.
Yeah, I think it would be a great little put glasses on, slap, just so the glasses could go flying. It's much more satisfying when glasses go flying.
Yeah, get some cheap dollar store glasses that'll just break every time.
Maybe put beads in his hair so that way you get a good rattle.
Oh, yeah, you're really making this.
Yeah.
Usually, I would say a nicer way to do this, if they wanted to just still do this kind of punishment,
right,
but take it a notch back. It's one of those pies in the face things.
Oh yeah, let's pie in the face. That'll be a good lesson for the guy who abused children.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, no, not another. It's this banana. Oh.
Yeah. Oh my god.
With wafers. Still doing food.
You're still doing food. I'm still hungry. The case has been filed with the local police department and handed over to them. Lee was quoted saying, "The teacher is also required to pay 20,000 yuan." How much money do you think that is in American dollars?
You said 20,000?
Yuan, yeah.
I want to say it's 1,000.
Close. 3,000.
Oh, man.
2,967, if you want to be specific. So, in compensation for related expenses, Gang has since returned to school, and his parents stated that an understanding has been reached with the school and the teacher.
No, you fire that teacher.
He did get fired.
Okay, cool.
That was the understanding.
Good.
Yeah.
I was about to say I couldn't focus in class, which was the problem that started all of this with my abuser just being there.
Yeah. I just wouldn't raise. Yeah. They go, does anybody have any questions? And you're just. And people are raising hands really quick next to you. In all fairness, kinda.
Yeah. True.
All right, moving on. Sorry, kid, that happened to you. That sucks. That teacher's a piece of crap.
Yeah, that's not a good teacher.
No, it's not. Maybe have him sit in a couple ethics class.
Or put him in the military.
I'm not sure if China has ethics classes.
No, that's not a program they subscribe to.
I don't think so. All right, moving on. All right, so a Missouri woman stole her mom's dog and burned it alive in ritual sacrifice.
Oh.
I'm expecting this more out of like Louisiana.
What kind of dog?
Florida Keys area. Matters.
I'm picturing like a purse dog.
It was a bit of a Chihuahua, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now that nobody cares anymore, because it was a Chihuahua, I guess.
No, I was just curious. I'm developing a picture in my mind of what kind of dog was taken for this.
If it was a purse dog, it lived like a sacrifice would. Fed well.
Carried around.
On a pedestal.
And its nails painted.
Right. Very ritualistic.
That is crazy, though. So she stole, you said it's a mother's dog?
Yeah, so the daughter stole the mom's dog
That
and then
is
burned
not
it alive.
the daughter of the year, that's for sure.
Now, so a Missouri woman has confessed to burning alive her mom's dog as a sacrifice in a sick ritual, according to authorities. Brianna Lynn Lingo, 29, was busted in Moberly last Thursday after her mother called 911 to report her for killing her dog, according to a probable cause statement. In the article, they said, according to a probably cause statement. Idiots. Obtained by ABC 17. Yeah, I think I would turn in my kid if they killed my dog.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I just wonder if it's one of the situations where the kid's like, she just always paid attention to that darn dog and not me.
And you're like, you're 29.
Yeah. Get out of my face.
Yeah.
I tried to be as loving as I could. I'm not the best mother.
I will say, though, my parents spoiled the crap out of their dog way more than they ever did any of that for me.
Right. So I want to say this is a little bit of revenge for the daughter.
I could see it.
Right?
Not that I have that kind of animosity towards, because I've got two of my own dogs.
Yeah.
One.
One and then just a gremlin.
Yeah. Well, he's yours.
Yeah.
Mine's the sweetheart. Horrified officers found the body of the half-burned terrier mix in the courtyard fire pit, the report said. In all fairness...
Oh, it was a terrier?
I had a Yorkie Terrier. That thing was a demon.
I was a Yorkie Terrier.
No. I had a Yorkie Terrier.
Oh, okay.
And that thing was a demon. I'm just saying, I understand that terriers can be... All of a sudden, it's a terrier. You give a rat's ass.
I care. Chihuahuas look weird to me. But most other small dogs, I have a feel for.
Feel for?
A feel for.
Mm.
But, yeah, what do you think she was trying to get out of the sacrifice? What benefits was Satan going to give her?
I don't know. What would you get for a terrier?
I don't think much.
No, maybe like you find $100.
That's horrible. Could have just sold the dog.
Yeah. I don't know. If I ask you, somehow food's going to get brought up, and then this is just a circular thing of me telling you to stop talking about food.
Maybe she had like an event coming up that she needed to make sure she had a sunny day for because it was going to be outside.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it was. It was like a rain dance.
Yeah.
To the sun god. So the mom, who was not identified, told cops that her daughter... I love it when the mom is not identified, but the daughter is, so it's like pretty easy. Like if you really want to do some work, you could find out who the mom is. The mom, who's not identified, but the daughter, Brianna Lynn Lingo, 29, from
Junior.
from Moberly. You're like, all right, I think we could figure out who this is.
We'll put this together. She had to be close. She did steal the dog.
Yeah. She's neighbors. So the mom, who was not identified, told cops that her daughter told her she had burned the helpless pooch as part of a ritual sacrifice,
How terrifying.
according to police report, which did not elaborate. The outlet said, they didn't say why. Lingo twice admitted it, including after being read her rights, Moberly's chief of police. Why is it that anybody that ever commits a sacrifice always takes credit for it? You never see somebody...
You have to.
I guess that's the whole point of a sacrifice, is you want to take credit for it.
Right. I think it's like the unspoken rule, like
Of sacrifices?
Of sacrifices, like how with if you make a wish, you can't tell anyone, or else it won't come true. But with a sacrifice, yeah, it's because you were saying something.
It can't be my fault. It's my birthday.
But with a sacrifice, I feel like you have to have that burden. You have to own the burden.
You have to trademark
Exactly.
my sacrifice.
Yeah, that's me. I did this.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
But I was thinking about it. Maybe because it was such a loved dog, it's a that much higher on the tier because it was just so loved by the mother.
So
It was somewhat of a valid sacrifice.
oh, so the soul gem from Thanos' gauntlet?
It could be. I mean, a lot of things lore-wise, you have to sacrifice something close to yourself, personal.
Right, but if she didn't do it, she took something personal from her mother.
Right. So I don't think it'll count
so
for.
the sacrifice was useless. Way to go, lady.
Yeah, you're
That's
not
what we're
going to
hearing.
get internal youth off of that one.
Internal youth?
I said eternal.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Internally, you're old. You are spoiled.
She just wanted to stay young on the inside. Come on, give her this one.
I opened her up and she stinks.
Just cobwebs.
Yeah.
Lots of spiders.
It's basically dust.
in the wind.
So it's pretty much a straightforward case, said the police chief, who had no recollection of other cases in the city just north of such cases, not similar style cases. He goes, "What other cases do you have?" He goes, "I have no idea." I can't recollect a single case I have right now other than this one. You're like, wow, what a great town.
I've got a very, very narrow focus.
Yeah. Pretty much an open and shut case. That's why I'm on it. And you're like, you might be a moron.
Yeah, the rest of the time the office just gives me pencils to sharpen.
Yeah.
They call me a pencil pusher.
Vote for me. So Lingo was charged with 2 felonies, stealing an animal as well as animal abuse.
Not cruelty to animal, though.
Quotation, by torture and or mutilation while animal was alive. Quotation.
Good, because I thought they were being a little broad.
There you go. We've narrowed it down.
Do you think it was drugs at all? Or do you think she's a weird cult lady?
To be honest with you, it could have been her time of the month. I don't understand how you lady brains work.
I don't know. I think we got to chalk this one up to a crazy lady
On
her time of the month.
If it was a dude, I would say, yeah, probably drugs and severe mental health.
Yeah.
If it was now that it's just a lady, could just be a Tuesday. You don't know.
I'm weirdly in agreement with you.
I've seen men do it too, but I've seen normal, sane women snap and do some crazy crap.
Yeah.
You don't tend to see sane men do something insane for a split second and then go back to being sane. They just are now insane forever. But I've seen a woman go sane, insane, and then back to sane.
Yeah, where she has to.
And never have to, and never go insane ever again. But just have that one time.
That one psychotic episode.
Yeah, I'm pushing you. I'm going to try to figure out. I'm guessing around episode 320.
Oh, no, I've already had it.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, it was our wedding day.
Oh.
Gotcha.
I wasn't crying. The sun was in my eyes. Yeah. I said it.
It'll never happen again.
Yeah, great. All right, moving on. Okay. So, normally you give me some sort of affirmation like, okay, cool. What do you got next?
Oh, carry on.
Thanks. All right. So 25 you remember that scene, that team building exercise they did in The Office with the hot coals?
Yeah.
Somebody thought it was a great idea.
Ooh, gosh, I would be so worried about my little feety's skin on the bottom peeling off.
I'd be worried about the center of the earth if you ever went barefoot on a beach. That's how destructive your feet are.
There's just more sand here all of a sudden.
Yeah.
She was just carving through some rocks.
Yeah, you can ice skate on molten lava with those things.
I prefer to just climb trees and just straight vertical walls.
Yeah. You ever see that scene where you see trees swaying back and forth and you go, what's coming? It's big, it's huge. No, it's just Mel jumping from tree to tree with her disgusting feet.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So coal walking.
Okay, so
great exercise for bonding people.
So 25 employees suffer burns after hot coal team building event in Switzerland.
I want to think that there has to be a group that actually builds these kind of pits for coal walks. I don't know if people should try to do these themselves. Because what if there's like a certain heat temp that it has to be for you to successfully walk across?
Well, in all fairness to them, they did do that, but it's the IKEA of hot coal. So
yeah, you gotta walk fast.
Yeah.
So everyone had burnt feet.
I don't think you realized how good that IKEA joke is. It comes from Switzerland.
Yeah, no, I got that. It was a good joke.
Whatever.
It's fine.
I hate this day.
Okay, so they all have burnt feet.
Yeah, most of them. So a team building exercise in Switzerland went horribly wrong when 25 people suffered burns after walking over hot coals, according to police. What cracks me up is it's clearly not a good team building exercise because the first person who went didn't stop the 24 other people. You are not a team player, good sir.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why did you say something?
Yeah, you should really take a hard look at that person.
Yeah.
Gosh, yeah, just because they just kind of want to watch the rest of the team burn.
Yeah,
and they're like, that really stunk. You guys have to do it now, too.
Yeah, exactly. That's somebody who eats something horrible, and they go, no, it's fine. Or when
you know it was the leader of the group, too,
yeah.
or the boss.
Yeah, you got to go first if you're the boss.
Yeah.
So the incident took place at a private event on the what's the AU?
It's a lovely place.
Peninsula on Lake Zurich Tuesday evening, Zurich Canton State Police said in a statement. According to the police, participants at the event walked over a bed of coals that was several feet long and complained of pain afterward. At least 10 ambulances were summoned to the property to treat the injured.
Yeah, maybe like just have a nice big bucket of water with ice in it prepared at the end of this length of coals.
Maybe after they melted their feet, they put them together, and that was the team building exercise part.
That's
They're
a
literally building the
nightmare
team.
for me. That is human centipede.
Nobody would go foot to foot with your foot.
I'm safe.
Yeah. They go, no thanks, I'll just foot to foot myself. I will be in a constant Zen mode instead of barefoot to barefoot with you.
Oh, man. Gosh. Some of their feet are probably like toes glued together too and everything.
There's a chance, yeah.
Yeah.
So cops said that the 25 people were given medical treatment at the scene, and 13 of them were hospitalized with more severe injuries. So about half, a little bit over than
You
half.
guys should have walked faster.
Yeah. Authorities, actually, you're not supposed to walk fast because you don't want to dig into the coals.
Oh, yeah, this is something I would never do.
You're supposed to walk flat-footed and calm and try to be as flat-footed as possible. So that way it spreads over the... spreads out your weight, disperses your weight. Mm-hmm. So that way the heat can't... so that way your foot doesn't dig into the coals. So you want to stay on top of the coals with flat-footed. And by the way, I'm making all of this up, so if anybody's about to do a coal walk, don't listen to what I just said.
It sounds reasonable, though.
But that's what I would do. I would go flat across it.
Yeah, that sounds really reasonable. I'm gonna stick to only walking on asphalt on the highest time of summer when I'm gonna do my trust training.
I have a hard time walking on beach sand when it's hotter than 80 degrees outside.
Why don't you just stick with that, guys?
Get to the wet sand. Get to the wet sand.
Trust exercise.
Where's the rest of the team? Fuck them.
They're dead to me.
Yeah.
Extra weight.
So authorities secured evidence and opened an investigation into the circumstances of the incident. The German-language Swiss news outlet Blick, that's a very German Swiss news outlet, Blick, reported that the corporate event was organized by the marketing company Goldbach. Some 150 people were present at the scene. Okay, so there's 150 people there. Only 25 of them did it, and 25 went to the...
Oh, I thought everyone did. I was like, those are actually pretty good odds.
Yeah, that's not bad. So the news outlet Klein Report cited an internal memo that was sent to Goldbach employees on Wednesday. In the letter, CEO Michi Frank confirmed that several staffers sustained burns after taking part in a voluntary...
that's why they don't have to pay.
Yeah. Team activity that entailed walking barefoot over glowing pieces of charcoal.
Yeah, but you guys should at least foot their medical bill.
Yeah, you should foot it.
Yeah.
You're the one that said it.
Yeah, I know, because I'm awesome.
You didn't mean to.
Whatever.
So I love how they tried to make it seem like it was just glowing pieces of charcoal, guys. Like, we put an LED light under there. It was all subliminal. I don't understand how this happened to you.
What went wrong?
Yeah.
If you believed in the company, you were supposed to be fine.
Yeah. You guys are all fired. So Frank said that the firewalk was preceded by appropriate preparation. He wished the injured a speedy recovery and offered his support. Meaning like his crutches? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not... Yeah. I don't really know, because he's basically just disclaiming. He's like, well, I took all the precautions I could for setting this up, but...
A spokesperson for the company insisted that no one was forced to walk
yeah,
over the scorching embers. Yeah, they're just... I know. They're trying to cover their ass.
They just can't afford
This was
20-something people suing them.
This was a team building activity to show you that it's us against them.
Yeah. Yeah, this really backfired.
Yeah, I love that. They go, no, this will bring the company closer together. You guys are on your own. Get the hell out of here.
Maybe just stick with trust falls.
Maybe like a tightrope.
Yeah. Survivor has one fun one where the Survivor has a fun one where they blindfold two people and they tie them together, and then they have one person posted up on a higher stand, and then that one person can see the whole field and navigate those teammates that are blindfolded.
Yeah.
It's a good one. You might have a concussion or two, but at least that's better than a degree burn type deal.
A degree burn.
I don't want to assume what kind of level.
What college did you go to? A state school?
Well, we don't really know what degree burn it was.
Well, that's what I just did, was a degree burn.
Oh, I see what you did. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. You interrupted me.
It's my birthday. I'm going to use it all day.
You are.
Did you get me any presents?
No.
I'm going to do it all day.
Okay. That's fine. I'd like to point out he didn't get me any
It's
on
my birthday.
birthday.
Nobody cares, Melissa.
Whatever.
Because it's not your birthday.
Whatever. I'm just here.
That's right.
What's our next story?
I'm not ready yet.
Well, our guests are.
I'm not.
Our listeners are.
Well, it's my birthday.
Give the people what they want.
Fine, guys.
It's a birthday party.
This is
and
the
you're
last
all invited.
story of the birthday.
Woo!
All right. Very impressive.
Thank you.
Try doing that right into the microphone.
I don't think I should,
Why?
because I think it'll break everyone's eardrums, including ours.
Okay, guys. Warning. Lower your volume. Yeah, it's impossible to do it. Yeah, my dad used to prank call people, and he would ask them 5 questions. And then the final question, they were all really easy. And he'd go, this is for $1,000. You're on the radio with. And he'd, give some 98.1. The Lobo. Now, if you can just answer these 5 questions, and then so they would do the 4 questions, and they'd all be really easy. And then the last question would be, can you whistle? And so they'd be over the phone, and since it's old-timey phones, you try to whistle into the phone, it just sounds like air. So they'd go, all right, and you are just 1 question away from $1,000. Are you excited? To be like, yes, I'm so excited, yes. And he'd go, perfect, all right. And for the last thing, it's not actually a question, it's a challenge. Can you whistle? And they go, yeah, of course I can whistle. And he goes, please whistle straight into the phone. And then they'd go,
Yeah, it messes with the air current that comes out.
right.
It's weird.
And so then they'd go, no. And he goes, I'm
Stifles it.
sorry, but you just lost out on $1,000. Thanks for trying.
Your dad's got some weird jokes,
Yeah, well,
but I appreciate it.
it was the 60s. There wasn't a lot to do. All right.
Yeah.
Colored television had barely come out. Nobody could afford it. Kind of like gas.
Oh, gas.
That's right. Current event.
All right, so what's our last story of your birthday?
Woman strapped to gurney fires gun in Conroe, Texas. In ER.
Oh, there's the twist.
That's right.
Who? Okay, all right. Either, I guess the gun was on her person then.
Yes.
It's not good. I would say someone should have really taken that from her. Maybe done like a body check. I guess I don't really know what EMTs do. They check for weapons at all on people?
I don't
before
know.
strapping them in? I would assume that'd be a good thing to do. Like after you make sure the person's alive, of course. Maybe just a quick weapon check. Weapon.
Yeah, I don't know. I bet they're going to start adding it to it,
Yeah.
if nothing else.
It'll make ambulance rides even more expensive.
Yes. All right. A woman strapped to a gurney on her way to a mental health checkup at a Texas hospital was able to take out a stashed gun and open fire inside an emergency room, police said.
Well,
No, you go.
at least people were where they needed to be if they got shot. It's a bad joke.
I can't believe I stopped for this.
I
It's
know.
just, ugh.
I
No,
know.
it's a good joke.
It's whatever.
Hey. Maze. The suspect, identified as 65-year-old 65-year-old Glendar Johnson Jackson, was brought to HCA Healthcare Conroe on Tuesday for a mental health evaluation after allegedly causing a disturbance at a local business. Okay.
Oh, she wasn't even needed. She didn't even need any emergency
No,
help at all.
so they did. So somebody called 911, says there's this crazy woman causing a disturbance at my business. Police come, and then they go, well, she needs to go to a mental health facility, so we got to call an ambulance. So they strap her down to. So I guess this is on the cops' fault for not searching her. That's what I would have to say.
Right? Yeah, I would.
I figured that's how it went down.
Yeah, because you got to think the cops were the first ones to detain her.
Right.
And then the EMT came in. Even then, I think the cops might have actually just dropped her off at the hospital.
They just opened the door and they're like, all right, go on in.
But she was strapped to a gurney.
Right. So then she was obviously in an ambulance.
Yeah, it'd be a weird one to just step into a hospital and then they strap you down.
Yeah. That would make me a little crazy. They go, how are you feeling? She goes, stressed.
Why couldn't I have a wheelchair?
Yeah. Very stressed right now. So she was strapped to a stretcher in the hallway with her arms and legs secured when police said she somehow got hold of a small caliber gun from a waistband-style holster concealed under her dress.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Yeah, they a dress too, so they should have really been able to just been like, oh, there it is. There's a gun. They really didn't do any check on her at all.
Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they did. Police said Jackson Johnson squeezed off 2 rounds before an EMS worker wrestled the gun out of her hands. Good job.
Did anyone get hurt?
Doesn't look like that. I feel like they would have said something about it by now.
Probably led with it. That's good, because yeah, that would have been horrible in a hospital.
Oh yeah. But luckily, at least they're where they need to be if they get shot.
Whoa. What a good joke.
It's my birthday. So, Conroe Police Chief Jeff Christie commended the paramedics' heroic actions, which he said likely saved innocent lives. Johnson Jackson now faces charges of felony deadly conduct. I love how she goes, are you going to take your husband's last name? And she goes, no. They go, but it's Jackson. And she goes, yeah, so? And he goes, well, yours is Johnson.
It's a bit repetitive.
Yeah. Are you sure you want to lead with that? You want to be Johnson Jackson? She goes, yes, I do.
What would I be? Jackson Johnson? That's stupid.
Right. I'm going for hyphenated. And you're like, oh, nobody's going to invite you places.
No one's going to, well, at least write you invitations.
Oh, that's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Johnson Jackson now faces charges of felony deadly conduct and a misdemeanor count of unlawful carry of a weapon in a prohibited place. She was medically cleared to be booked into county jail where she remained today, Wednesday. The hospital later released a statement addressing the shooting. Hospital statements are always so boring.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can spice it up a little.
Because, the administration wrote this and brought it to the lawyer, and the lawyer took a bunch of stuff out.
I have a lot of fun because you have to, whenever I had to write statements, which I have to do on a regular basis because we work in the food and bev industry, right?
Oh, yeah.
And as bartenders, we have to write down if there's ever an incident in the bar or if there's ever, at the end of every night, you have to go and write down how busy the night was, what happened, if anything of note happened, basically.
It's just a good system to hold on to legally wise, or if anything happens law wise, then the police can come in and check in what happened on that day. And if you have a record of it written down, it goes better for them in processing something.
Yeah, so we have this slip now that they've started doing at work, which drives me crazy. So what it is they ask you to, if you have a walkout tab, and a walkout tab is people who just walk out without paying either by forgetting or from malicious reasonings.
Yeah.
Right?
Both exist.
Both exist. Right? And so anyways, I had this couple who had a walkout. They walked out on me, and they're regulars, right? So it didn't really make sense.
Yeah, because they'd be back.
You're right, because this is their local watering hole.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to write down, and they asked us these stupid questions, right? And so the lady had left, and then the guy had pretended to be going to the bathroom, and he took a left like he was going to the bathroom, then he looked over his shoulder, and then hightailed it out of the door.
Yeah, so it was a conscious decision. They weren't too intoxicated and forgot to pay.
Well, the guy did it maliciously. The lady goes, you're going to pay, right? And because I guess he's done this before now.
Oh.
Right? Well, anyways, I found this out yesterday. Well, anyways, we have to write on this little piece of paper that has a couple questions like, who was the bartender? When did this happen? What happened specifically? Can you describe the people?
Yeah.
And then at the end, what did you do to stop the walkout? And at the very end, any other details that would help discover who these people are, or anything else that would help people discover who you are. So for the first one, right, I like to have fun with my statements whenever I have to do pointless paperwork. And so I wrote down my name, bartender, date, when this happened, how it happened. And then they go, description of the couple. And I go, man likes to wear a hat, mid-40s, slim build, short ponytail, graying hair, right? Duh. Lady, same age, 5'2", dumpy body, bad teeth. Is what I wrote.
Because you're right in a place of hurt.
Well, it turned out it wasn't even her fault, right? I just assumed, I was like, screw these people, right?
Yeah.
And I had stapled it, and to be honest with you, I didn't realize that they had to be shown the form afterwards.
Oh, gosh.
So this lady literally read short, dumpy, bad teeth, you know?
She actually read it? Oh, gosh.
She read it. And then at the very end, they have that stupid thing where they go, any other details, any other information that would help us find the culprits. And so I was like, well, I would have already written it down.
Yeah.
Right? And so I was like, this is...
Well, I was really holding on to this little nugget for a little bit later.
This piece of information is a game changer.
It's very classified.
Right.
Could I have another form?
Right. Well, anyway, so I wrote underneath that, what would help you, any other information that would help us find the culprits. And I wrote, the compass from Pirates of the Caribbean.
What do you want most?
What do you want most in this world? I go, I want that fat, dumpy bitch.
Want her card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you always have fun with the descriptions of people.
But anyways, so that's how much fun I have with statements. Let's see what the statement from the hospital was.
Oh, yes. Let's see what they had to say.
Okay. HCA Houston Healthcare Conroe is aware of an incident that occurred in our emergency department earlier today. There were no injuries sustained. We are committed to high-quality care and maintaining patient and colleague safety. See how boring that is? Imagine if they had spiced that up a little bit.
Yeah, right.
I mean, they just had so much potential, and they just failed to see the funny.
What would you have put?
What would I have put?
Mm-hmm.
Oh... I probably would have thrown some profanity in there. The thing is mine works in an unprofessional sense. But when it does come to something like this.
Yeah, so it would probably have to do with, earlier today we had an incident with a lady with a gun hidden in her dress.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff going on.
Lady 007 tried to shoot me.
Turns out it wasn't a really awkward looking baby that she was pregnant with. It was a gun. I
probably would just go into like really specific detail of the moment that the EMT worker, like I'd try to make it like a novel, like Tolkien describing a tree.
Oh yeah.
But just of like the EMT, after hearing the first two shots, sprinted over to where the woman was strapped down. She sees him, but it was too late as she's pulling her handgun, her 9mm, around to his forward position.
Cold sweat trickles down his back as the muscles contort.
He thought to himself of a nice autumn day crossing his mind. Like something like that.
That would have been good. I think that doesn't go well at a hospital, like you're saying, just because they're like need to know information.
Yeah.
And they're pretty busy.
Right. But legally, would have been hilarious to hear that read out in court.
Right. They should have a important information wall and then a fun wall.
Yeah.
And then they can have two versions of the story.
Yeah, there you go. That never goes wrong.
Yeah. What could happen?
Yeah, Amber Heard, Johnny Depp. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's all we've got for you today.
Yep, on this beloved day of births.
Yeah, just really me. We don't really care about any other people.
We're aware other ones are out there, though, as June babies go.
There's a lot of June babies.
There are.
So on behalf of me to the other June babies,
happy birthday. Andrew.
Yeah, happy birthday, I guess. Whatever. Alrighty, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in to another fantastic episode of Sheep. And as always,
Stay classy out there, everyone.
there you go.